expected. So you make your way northeast, and you make your way towards the river.
So now we have to follow the river and take these seconds left.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, because Nip also gave us directions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then...
Is-
sorry. go
Weird
ahead.
question, but is there anything like a raft nearby?
No. You see a shoreline beside you, which breaks off as the bushes overtake it further up in both directions. There's a slight sandy-ish, muddy-ish beach that you're currently on. No sign of a raft, no sign of any kind of transport whatsoever. The river is relatively wide. I'm going to say half a mile. Actually, no, sorry, that'd be a bit too big. Let's say 1/5 of a mile. How much would that be in meters?
Yeah.
Yeah,
These are meters, I don't work.
We're all using meters here.
Okay, let's just say 100
Most-
meters wide. Make it easier.
Okay.
That's pretty wide. Okay.
That's a hefty river.
You realize that most of the party or most of the players in the party don't work in Imperial.
Yeah.
Just a note to the DM.
Okay,
Sorry.
Google says it's 320 meters,
I'm going to say 100 meters. Make it easier.
thereabouts.
Then I think it would be best if we just walk along the shoreline downstream. Anybody else got any other ideas?
I
Do
don't
we
think
need
I
to
would go
cross?
upstream, but I'd like to go left once we hit the river and follow it north, not turn to the east. It looks like we're at a river bend, so
Yeah. Which way does the water flow? Downstream? Does it go
It
north
does
or
flow-
south?
It goes towards the east along that turn.
okay. In that case, upriver is good.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that yet.
Yeah, sorry. I could do animating all this. Make it so much easier.
Then I think it's best to follow the river.
Okie dokie.
Mhm.
You guys start making your way up the river, following the bank as best you can. Throughout your travels, you hear all kinds of myriad of bird calls. You see signs of life dotted about. Beavers making a dam at one point, rather unsuccessfully, across parts of the river. As you pass them, one of them gives you a middle finger.
That's rude.
Sticking my tongue out and wavy hands on the ears, kind of thing. Like little kids do.
I do the anime thing where I stick my tongue out and pull one eyelid down.
One of the other beavers that was beside the one sticking up his middle.
I just ignore it.
But it might mean something else here.
So one of the beavers beside the one, and then it cut off. If you said anything more, Peter.
Oh, sorry. Lifted up its tail and waved its butt at you. Another hour passes as you make your way upriver. So around about this little crook up here. You're at a slightly elevated position, and you can see further to the north there's, through the trees, a large body of water here. So I'm going to reveal a part of that. Ignore the name, you don't know what it's called. In the distance, you can just about make out the shoreline through the trees. If I had to guess, you would say it probably would be about a mile through forest to make your way towards there. But I'm going to assume you continue following the water.
Yeah.
Looking for those blue fruits again. Pixie's found some blue fruits earlier that tasted like blueberries and she liked them, so she'll have a look.
Roll me nature. Actually, no, survival. Sorry, that's better. Not bad. Roll 2d4. As you hit the crook, you see a single bush with a handful of quite plump-looking fruit on it.
Are those the same as before?
They
Because
are,
last
yes.
time it was a tree. Okay.
Sorry. I'm going to assume you pick them and move on.
Oh yeah.
Continuing to make your way along, you end up meeting the fork in the river.
Not the first one, but the second one.
Yeah, I want to take the second.
But now we're going west.
Now we need to get across if we don't want to take this one left.
So you're
I
going to be
mean,
around about.
it's no issue for me, but you guys have fun. And Pixie flies over the river.
I hate it that
Is-
she can just do that.
Is it a strong current?
It seems like it might be reasonably strong.
Should we try making a raft?
Won't we just get carried away? Both figuratively and literally.
Which way does the water flow?
Going to the east, and it also splits off to the west.
Oh,
Wait. A bit back, there were beavers making a dam.
mhm.
Yeah.
Why don't we use their dam to get over the river?
Do you think beavers built a strong enough dam to walk over?
I mean,
I-
maybe for me and you, but big men ain't so sure.
I don't have any other ideas except the raft and the dam.
While they are
can-
discussing, Pixie would like to fly up above the tree line and see what she can see about the shape of the river. And if she can see any landmarks.
Right, in that case, I'm going to reveal a lot of the area. Ba-ba-ba. And that is what you're able to see. You make out the very large pool to the east over here, surrounded by a mountain. To the left, you can see another mountain sticking up, with a hole directly through it, which light peeks through, actually aiming towards you guys. And the river sneaks off up to the north.
That is quite a lot more than I expected.
Given the mountains, I thought, what the hell? Screw it, you can see a lot.
Hmm.
Coming back down. So, you guys, how much rope do you have?
Got about 50 meters or so. Just need to check my bag a sec.
I have 50 meters as well. No, 50 feet.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Oh wait, sorry. Not really good with measurements. Don't
So-
actually.
15 meters. Ish.
15 meters only?
Yeah.
Actually, false alarm. I think I may have been misremembering. Don't actually have my rope on me.
So we have.
30 meters together?
Yeah. It's not enough. It was there.
I have some.
Oh, what you got there, Miko?
What we can try to do is tie the ropes together. No, that won't make it. It's around 100 meter, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and we have like 60.
50, 60.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, Bix, so you didn't happen to see anywhere else that we could cross while you were flying about, did you?
Not really.
Oh, that's
or
unfortunate.
or somewhere where the river is not as wide.
Just another question. Anyone have something to kill a tree?
To kill a tree?
Cut it down, you mean?
Victor, you hear a shocked gasp behind you.
Victor kind of looks around in the direction of the shocked gasp.
You don't see anything moving. Actually, not roll perception.
He's basically looking for trees because he knows at this point that.
I mean, you're surrounded by trees, so.
Well, specifically kind of just in the general direction of which mass of trees it might be. But yeah, I'll roll perception.
You find no trees.
Jesus, guys. You can be smart, Alex, sometimes. 10.
You're looking around and you cannot guess which one it was.
All right.
No sign of any of them moving.
Okay.
Anything like that.
Victor just goes, just give us a second. Let's not be hasty. Right. I'm just going
we
to.
could make a raft.
Victor's actually going to walk away from the group briefly whilst Nico's talking. And he's going to think to himself, all right, Vic, you can do this. Right, tree powers, activate. And he's going to try and talk somewhat under his breath so he isn't going to be as audibly heard. All right, which one of you said that just now? Mind raising your hand or give me some indication here?
It's not how the tree power works. You've got to strike a pose.
I didn't try that. Victor kind of puts both of his arms out and raises himself on one leg. Right, it's the tree pose.
Gotta say it with conviction.
So Victor kind of just under his breath goes, tree pose. With as much conviction as he's got without drawing attention to himself.
I say you fail at that point, but one of the trees, an eye opens and looks at you in front of you. That'll do, I suppose.
Aye, you got to teach me how to. Hey, listen, my friends aren't exactly as tree sensitive as I am. We've got a bit of a predicament. We need to get across this river. I don't suppose you'd be able to lay old Vicky a hand. I mean, not quite sure. I met a couple of trees that could move at some point. I'm just wondering if any of them might be about to help us out here.
Nah, Jeff has wandered off again, so he's the only wandering one around here.
All right. Whereabouts is he then?
I think he went over to the mangroves.
Right, and which direction is that in relative to here?
Normally in the southeast, but sometimes in the northwest.
Right. Which way's the Beaver Dam, Pete?
That is to the east, around about where this little crook was.
So were they saying...
Down towards the northeast, or up towards the northwest?
Northwest. So is that kind of more this direction?
Generally, this direction is northwest.
Yeah. Right. So Victor's guys. Right. So could this Jeff get us across if we found him?
If you could convince him, maybe.
All right. So we basically need to go this way. Or what was the other direction he said?
Southeast.
Southeast. So kind of back towards this way. So that area. Okay, so Victor's just going to say, alright, I appreciate your time, and just going to head back to the party. So...
Don't forget to deactivate your powers.
Right, okay. Actually, what's the tree pose, just so I know for the future?
Stand on one leg,
Right.
raise the other one up so you're shut as close to your chest as you can.
Oh, okay.
Hold your arms at a Y, with your hands pointing down at 45-degree angles.
Alright.
And shout, tree powers activate.
Alright. Good stuff. Okay.
And to deactivate them, kneel with the same pose.
Alright.
And then say, tree powers deactivate.
Well, I'm still a learner, so let's just say that this is enough this time. Kind of trying to keep up appearances and all that. So with that, Victor's going to cease conversation with the tree for now.
As Victor is returning back to the party, you can hear Nico say, you know, Pixie, that's an excellent idea. I think we could make a raft, and then we could use the raft to go to the other side of the river. And even if we go left, as long as we hit the other bank, then we could just walk alongside the river again.
Hi. Just got idea to just throw in the pot there, big man. Sort of talk to another one of those mushroom people just a little bit about there. Apparently there's a wandering tree to the southeast that might be able to help us out.
Did
The
you
direction
talk
you came
to them,
from.
or did you smoke one of them? Eat one of them?
I mean, I could do both.
I asked what you have done, not what you could do.
Well, in this instance, Pix, I talked to him. Didn't smoke nothing. This isn't like that time where we went to that
Yeah,
noble's house and yeah, and I had to jump out the window and you needed to make up quite a convoluted story to the local noble. Fun times.
Yes, because you are the talking one. You don't make me make up this stuff.
Yeah, I know, and you did very well, to be fair to you.
Didn't you?
We have to wear a lot of hats, Pix. That's just the way it goes sometimes.
Oh well.
I would like to go back to the walking tree. How is a walking tree supposed to help us?
Well, apparently the mushroom said that this walking tree would probably be able to get us across the river, providing we convince them. Kind of said that they hang out near mangroves. Mangroves tend to be quite tall in it.
Maybe we can climb into the tree as it goes across the river. I don't know.
Don't mangroves grow near the ocean?
Mangroves are like trees in waters, right?
Well, yeah, but there's only this quick flowing river. They are not in this river.
Oh, I mean, that's just what I was told.
I mean, I'm okay for either option. I mean, we could either go A for a raft or B find a walking tree.
Alright, it does sound a little bit... One argument does sound stronger than the other when you put it that way.
I'm okay for both options.
Well, I tell you what, let's start adding a southeast. I mean, that's kind of the direction of the dam, isn't it? Well, I mean, the dam's a little bit further north about here, isn't it? Or kind of pointing that way.
It's east.
Yeah, east.
We can give the dam a try, and if it doesn't work, head further south.
Oh, well, I mean, I suppose we should walk and talk at this point. Daylight is burning. With that, Victor is going to start walking towards the direction of the dam.